Alexa, you hit some timely threes tonight to kind of keep the lead manageable for you guys. What was going through your guys' head? Because they kind of shut down Grace tonight, it seemed like, early on.
Yeah, I mean, we know Grace is going to get a lot of attention. She's a really good player just all around. So I think just putting each other in good positions to make plays and to knock down shots. So I think we moved the ball well and played well as a team.
Carly, 17 again tonight, 5 for 10 from the field. What was working well for you?
I think when they were in our man, like just getting a lot of passes going so that I could find like the open spot. I think just passing around the ball as a team and working together, like people cutting, so different defenders had to go different places.
And then one more game on Friday before the break. How do you guys kind of build on that?
I think going in tomorrow with the right mindset for practice and preparing how we do every game.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, well, credit to Mount Marty. I thought they came in and played pretty well and were pretty efficient offensively, over 50% from the three-point line. And, I thought their post player did a really nice job in the second half of getting some deep catches in the paint. And, for us, they made it very clear that they were not going to let us have any shots in the paint. I felt like anytime we caught it down there or drove it down there was 3, 4, 5 bodies. They kind of said, okay, we're going to let you shoot from the 3-point line and hopefully you miss. And 45 threes is a lot, but they stayed in that zone for pretty much a majority of the game. I thought they, tried to play man a few early possessions and decided maybe that was going to spread them out a little too much. So played a lot of zone and we got a lot of good looks, hit enough of them, but, I think we have a little bit, better shooters than maybe 14 for 45.
Yeah, Coach, 53.8 for them. Probably the best shooting night. What was just giving you guys trouble defensively?
I think a couple of them, that made some tough shots. I thought, number 3 hit a couple of shots kind of behind some screens. That's a little bit of blown coverage on our part by not switching up on a shooter like that. I think for her, she's a good scorer. And again, we did a good job of at times being disruptive, but then I thought other times we were like, playing too deep, too far off. So maybe, being able to find a little bit more of a middle ground in some of those possessions. But, like I said, she made some tough shots, hit some shots behind some screens that we needed to have a little bit better coverage on.
Yeah, I spoke with Coach Bertram about Marty. He said their main plan was to stop Grace tonight. So having other players kind of step up in this moment, how huge is that for you guys going on this season? Yeah,
I think it's important because I think that's a common theme. That's something that we've seen and in games where we've had 3, 4, 5 people in double digits, it's typically gone pretty well for us. In games where we don't, right, then obviously we struggle. And so tonight to be able to have five players in double digits is super important for us, and we're going to have to continue to have, good production and be able to spread that around a little bit as we get into conference season moving forward too.
You guys have been in a lot of close games this year. Being able to kind of hunker down and knock down the timely shot tonight was huge for you guys. What does that say as your team kind of evolves this season?
Yeah, I think they showed some good poise. I thought there was a moment there when we were up 17 and then they cut it and then, cut it to, 2 or 3 or whatever in the fourth quarter and felt like, we didn't panic in those moments and stayed poised and just kind of did what we needed to do. And, I do think that the experiences that we've had in games prior where we've had close games, you're starting to see them be able to say, okay, we've seen this before and we've done this before. And, the more you're in those situations, the better you get.
And then just building on the win heading into hosting Mines on Friday before the winter break, how do you guys plan to kind of build on this momentum?
Yeah, I think it's kind of been the conversation a lot over the last several weeks is keep getting better, keep finding ways to get the job done, and so tomorrow we'll turn the page and do the scout and prepare for mines, and probably take a look at today's game and try to keep, obviously building confidence, right, and the momentum that comes from that, but also building momentum from preparation, from continuing to grow and get better and fix and make sure that we're not making the same mistakes on Friday as we made today.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.